What's poppin', friends and fam? I'm Lukey, and I'm glad you're here for this exciting episode of iCraft SMP. I want to start off today's episode with a replay mod of me making a slime farm, because we talked about down here, I was going to mark out the areas where slimes are spawning. You could see there's a slime in that pen over there. There's one over there, there's a couple in here, there's one over there. Those are the slime chunks in here, and I name tag a guy in each of these pens, that way I know, where they're spawning in. But along with doing that, I also went online and checked it with Chunk-Based, the online thingy that you can find slime chunks if you put in the seed of your world. It turns out, this chunk right here, let me turn on my chunks real quick by clicking F3 and G. So this chunk right here that this guy is in, apparently he didn't actually spawn in this chunk. He spawned in like the next one over, and he just kind of hopped his way through that little mine shaft and came on in here. So this is not actually a slime chunk, but we do have a slime chunk right over here, which we won't be using because it's too close to the mob farm. And there's actually another one right next to it, which is also, right inside of the mob farm, so that won't work. So these ones will probably just slab over. This one is a slime chunk as well, but I don't think I'm gonna use this one for the farm just because it's pretty close to this, and I kind of want some space around the outside. So that means that the one that we'll be using will be all the way in this back corner. This guy is in here. It's pretty away from everything else, so this wouldn't be a bad place to make a slime farm. And also, this chunk right here is a slime chunk, so I just slabbed it over because that one's kind of irrelevant. So we'll be making a slime farm out of this chunk right here. So let's go ahead and get the replay mod rolling.
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Hey, did you see that? The farm's working. You just saw it. There was a slime that dropped down. Probably didn't get the best angle at it, but hey, it's working. So here is the slime farm. I made a few tweaks to it since the replay montage ended, which includes putting in jack-o'-lanterns, and I don't think I put in all this glass on camera. So anyway, yeah, here is the slime farm, and it's almost finished. The reason I say almost and not like all the way finished is because these dispensers in the back, okay, they aren't actually like a requirement of the farm, but I can use them to kind of partially turn the farm on and off. What I'm gonna do is fill all of these dispensers with water so that whenever I click a button, which will be attached to that redstone wire at some point, whenever I click the button, it's going to activate all of these. And I think if I get a button real quick, let's turn that into a button. If I put a button right here, we should be able to hear like all of these activate. So let's listen real quick. Yeah, you hear that? Okay, so they all activated, every single one of them. So that means there would be water flowing. How far does water flow? It's like 7 or 8 blocks. I think it's like a source block and then 7 blocks low. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it'll flow to here. So that cuts off like half of the farm. I think that's okay. One thing what it'll do is, I don't know, cut the farm spawn rates in half, and it'll also flush slimes off of here quicker because the water pushes them in the right direction, and they'll attract to these guys quicker, which, yeah, that's what these guys are here for. Basically, the slimes on the platform, they will notice these guys, start bouncing towards them, fall off, run into the cactus, and their drops are collected down here. Now, not all of these are from the farm. Probably like 4 stacks of these I took from the chest over there and put them in here, but the rest of these are actually from this farm, just in the time that I've been watching it. So yeah, it's actually really cool. I do need to put in a few more iron golems. I have 5 on each row, except the top row only has 2 of them, 2 little buddies up there, so I have to add just a few more, but I ran out of iron. Actually, I probably have some in a shulker box somewhere, but yeah, I'll have to put in a couple more of those guys. Also, just to show you that this farm has actually been working pretty well. This is all the gunpowder we've been collecting in the meantime, so yeah, it's working pretty well, not gonna lie. So we slabbed over this slime chunk as well as these slime chunks over here. Now we just have to get rid of a bunch of fences, and yeah, then we'll say goodbye to our basement for now. Now I've got something really fun in mind, and oddly enough, it also has to do with iron golems. So we don't have too many minigames on the server, and I've never actually made a minigame before, so I want to go to the minigames district and build a minigame, so I will see you there. Okay, so I have this billboard above the farming district. There's another one above the shopping district, but I haven't made one here in the residential district yet, nor have I built one in the minigames district. So, since the minigames district is where we're going to be working in this episode, I think I want to kickstart this project with a replay mod montage of me building one of those billboards here in the minigames district. But first of all, let's just kind of look around and see what's here so far. First of all, we have this hub, the same kind of hub as we have in all the other districts. Oh yeah, so I still need to work on inside of this hub. I forgot about this. So this path leads all the way down and connects with where the subway is, but I still do need to make like the underside of the hub, the area that has the map and the chests and stuff. So that'll come in due time. I guess I was kind of lazy whenever I was making this. Either that or I just didn't have everything with me. So out in the distance, you can see Build Mine Survives Elytra cores. That's actually kind of cool how it's just kind of appearing through the fog. I like that. Here's Koi's egg toss mini game, where I actually can't remember the premise of the game. You like throw eggs, and depending on the number that turn into chickens, you get prizes in here. Here's Big Daddy me. Look at that, Big Daddy Luke hanging out there. Got chicken. I'm eating fish today. Do you like fish? Can I throw you a piece of fish? Will you eat that? You like that? No, he doesn't like fish. Yeah, I don't like fish either. I'm just eating it because I have a boatload of it. Yeah, here's a mini map of the area, so that's actually really cool. Here is Koi's railroad track roller coaster thing. I don't think it's a roller coaster. Oh, it is a roller coaster. Cool. Okay. Awesome. So yeah, that's what we have here so far, as well as I think there's like a shooting range down here. Yeah, I think that's what that is. So that's what we have so far. I'm going to build the billboard right now. Let's get into my butt. Let's do it. Yeah, let's get into my butt. Here it is, check it out. We have the billboard for the Mini-games district now built. Letters are on both sides, at least I'm pretty sure they are. Let me try to walk over there in this angle real quick. Yep, looks like the letters are there too. Good, I had to double check. I didn't actually end up forgetting to make those. Alright, so yeah, that makes this thing complete. Awesome. So that means we have one of these built in every single district except for the residential district, which is where town center is. We have a giant tree. I don't know if we really need a billboard, so I don't know if I will make one. I might not. Who knows? But we're in the mini-games district for now because I'm going to be making a mini-game, and I'm going to be doing it right over there because it's a pretty nice sized plot. This seems like a good area to do what I want to do. Not too far. I only had to take down a couple of trees, and yeah, I think this area is going to work out pretty well. So the mini game that I'm going to be making will be a Minecraft version of Hangman the game, and you can tell from here the components for the man that's going to be hung is an iron golem. So I'm gonna build like a cool platform for it to be. Like, it's not just going to be like a physical thing, like it's gonna be aesthetic too. So yeah, here are the blocks, or some of the blocks that I'm gonna be using to make this. Let's just kind of start out with, I want to kind of make it elevated, so I want to make like a structure for it to be on. So I want to make a cobblestone staircase. There's got to be 3 blocks wide, and I kind of want to make it central around this area. I mean, I could start the staircase like right there. That kind of fits. Yeah, okay. It doesn't really matter how high this staircase is, so let me just kind of place some blocks and see. Okay, I was going to see if I had any non-slabbed cobblestone, but this will work. Okay, this might be a fairly good height for the staircase. Now, there's going to be stairs going up on all 4 sides, but they're not going to be like directly connected. So let me work out what like the top area part is going to look like. So it's going to have oak wood. Let's see, so like 3 blocks, and then there needs to be an opening in the ground right here. Alright, so we have a hole in the ground just like that. That's pretty nice. That's exactly what we wanted. I'm thinking I should at least extend this out 1 more. I have kind of planned out like the sizes for certain things ahead of time, just so I knew a little bit going into this. I knew it had to be like odd numbers and stuff. So then we're going to have pillars that go up in the corners. and then probably a different color here to separate the oak and the cobble. Okay, so these pillars that I have on the corners, well, I mean, they're just logs for now, but they will be pillars, and they will be leading up to a roof that will be on this. I don't want to make solid pillars going all the way up. That's why I have fences. So I want to make it go up by maybe probably 3. 3 is probably good. And then slap a fence up there. And it's raining. That is dreadful. And it's not even nighttime, so I can't even sleep it away. By the way, I am aware that I'm using both dark oak and spruce wood. I'm doing that on purpose. In fact, I'm giving it a take that one away and replace it. And something like that should be good. And let's see. So with the fences, I kind of want them to like arch inwards a little bit. There is fire over there. The rain's not going anymore because I slept. I'm assuming something got struck by lightning. That is what happened at my base. This is freaking... The Minecraft gods hate me. Everywhere I am, there is lightning striking trees. Oh, come on now. This is your fault. You hear me? Your fault. Luckily, this isn't close enough to the other trees to spread. Like, it picked the skinniest trees ever to light on fire. So, thank you, Minecraft gods. You didn't smite me that hard. Okay, I like that shape. That's a pretty good shape. We're going to be making the roof part itself out of clay. We're gonna make a nice pointed roof because I love nice pointed roofs. Normally, I always use wood to make roofs because you can make stairs and whatnot out of it, so it's going to be kind of different for me to make it out of clay. So for that reason, I brought 3 different colors of, oh, it's called terracotta now, not clay, oopsie. So I got brown, black, and gray, and they will look great together. For one, we're gonna have to do this on all of the sides. Okay, first thing I want to do on these corners, I'm actually going to bring back the wood. So it's gonna go wood, then fence, then wood. Just bear with me, it'll be all good in the long run. Then we are going to surround this bad boy. Do I have like a throwaway block? What's gonna be my designated throwaway block? This spruce wood. Get out of here, spruce wood. I have too much of you. I don't need ya. I can spare a few. A little something like this with wood is gonna be on all these corners. Bada bing, bada boom. That's all the corners. So next part would be to add in this terracotta. Now what do we want to do with this? I want it on the corner. So how about, okay, to make things easier for me, I'm gonna just only build using one color, and then I'll go through and add more like later on. Okay, so I want it to kind of have like a sloping effect, probably something like this. Okay, then I'll do it on all the corners, then I'll try to find a way to work them together. I got down to sleep through the night, so I figured I'd come back for a little bit of progress, and oh me, oh my, I'm liking this so far. Oh my, zombies are after me again. These guys are bonkers. Okay, so yeah, this is what we have so far, but this is just the beginning because from here it's going to like shoot upwards. Okay, so we have this level here, then the next level is gonna go up by 2, I feel like. And then the one after that will also be by 2. And then let me do the same on these sides so I know where they match up. Okay, so these match up right in the middle, and I think the next one, instead of being by 2, I'm gonna make it by 3. And then it's just filling in the corners, so I think that'll actually be pretty easy. Will just like that do, or do I want to add a block there? I think adding the block there looks better. Let me look at 2 sides, side by side. Yeah, I like it with the extra block on there. Alright, here's what the roof looks like now. Not so bad, if I might say. Now when I snap my fingers, check out what it looks like with all the blocks kinda jumbled up together. Just like that, we have a newly transformed roof. I modified the blocks, made them all randomized and beautiful. I also added in a couple more, I think like right there or something on like all the sides. Just a small detail, but I think it helped add like a better curve to the roof because it was kind of, I don't know, it was looking weird because it kind of looked like it got too flat and then got too pointy. So yeah, here is the platform as it is right now. I added in this this line of oak wood to separate the oak from the cobble stairs. I think it's a nice touch. As for on top of the platform, I want some jungle wood, some stairs, this single brick stair. I want trapdoors. I want probably fences. I'll break out this block and I will pillar up from here. Now, I can't actually remember how many blocks tall this needs to be. Trapdoors right here. What's gonna happen is similar to the regular game of Hangman. It'll be a 2-player thing. One person picks like a word or something, and the other player has to guess what the word is, one letter at a time. If they get it right, it reveals the letter. If they get it wrong, it adds an extra body part to whoever's getting hung. Now, it's kind of sadistic thinking about it that way, like thinking about something getting hung for the satisfaction of a game. But hey, it's all good. It's all good in the hood. It's just a video game. Don't need to make a fuss about it. But I think this height will work. Now, the ladders are there partly for decoration and partly because here's how the gameplay is going to be. There's going to be categories, so it makes it a little bit easier. So let's say the first category is Minecraft mobs and the person chooses sheep. So I have to guess sheep. Let's say I'm guessing the letters. I guess an X for some reason. Oh no, you guessed an X. There's no X in the word sheep. So one body part of the person gets hung, gets put on, then the next body parts, then one arm, the other arm, and then a pumpkin on top. And so the fences are there just so that you can right-click directly on it with a block, and it places right in the middle, because you can't like make an iron golem with like parts of its body being obstructed. It just don't work that way. So that's why the ladders are there, and it's actually, you know, it's kind of cool. It works. It's nice. Next step will be more jungle wood. I'll place that like that, then that like that, then break that, then place it back like that, then break that one. Gonna come out by one on both sides, and that is where the singular brick stair will come into play. Oh, I placed it wrong. Brick stair, come back to me, don't fall in the hole. It fell in the hole. Let's try this again, shall we? So brick stair just like that, jungle wood like that, then dark oak fence just like that. So that is where the iron golem would be hung. With the unfortunate part about this game, you know, it would make sense to place the head first. But for one, you can't place the head because you need to place it on a solid block. So for instance, if we put a solid block down first, and then the head, and then the rest of the body, it just doesn't spawn in like that. It just stays as a regular pumpkin guy. But this will make a good thumbnail, so I'm actually gonna leave this up for now. Okay, so we already have the cobble stairs placed on this one, and I also want to add in a railing of jungle wood. So for each stair, there's going to be jungle wood on it. And then on the underside, I'll have this cobblestone just continue going all the way to the ground, so you'll be able to see it underneath the railing. Now that is a good looking staircase. That's what she said, that's what he said, that's what everyone is saying, because it's true. Uh-oh, I gotta change that block. It's true. It's true. What's new? This staircase, it's beautiful. I'm gonna have to add this to all 4 of these staircases. I'm also going to add a little bit of pizzazz to the corners. So I'm thinking, what about cobblestone and jungle wood pillar right there? Then maybe more jungle wood pillars on the sides, but they don't go up as high. What if I just fill that in so that you can't even see what's on the inside, but you can right there. All right, keep that one as a stair. But I think I can take that one out and it shouldn't cause too much of an uproar. I'm a fan. I'll give it a thumbs up. All right, it is finished. What do you think? I think it looks great. Thank you for your feedback, Luukzilla. I just talked to myself. Okay, great. Anyway, yeah, this thing is done. This is what I ended up doing with the corners. I kept these jungle wood things, but I added fences in front of them. I also changed these planks back here from jungle wood to oak wood to make it blend in with this, and it kind of, I don't know, makes it look more dimensional. It's great. I love it. I also I put a couple of stone brick stairs into these cobble stairs, just a couple here and there, just to add a little bit, and it's nice. I really like how this came out, and I can't wait to play it with someone, but I feel like this episode's pretty long, so we won't be able to do it here. I don't have any torches, but maybe some torches need to be up in here. We'll worry about that another time. Another thing we need to do is figure out where the iron golems are gonna go. I think I'm probably just gonna have them drop into like a lava trap, but if I'm doing lava, I have to dig it down a little bit further so that's not too close to all this wood, because it would really suck if this burnt down. I'd probably be pretty upset about that. So yeah, tell me what you guys think about Hangman in Minecraft. Hopefully we will be playing it soon. Not today though, unfortunately, because this is the end of the episode. So thank you for watching. If you liked the episode, please show your support by hitting the like button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And leave the friend zone, join the fam. Want to know how? Subscribe to my channel. And make sure to have a good night, day, morning, evening, whatever it is for you. Have a great one, and I will catch you next time.